Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly outlook. If you're new, welcome. This is Pledge. I'll be going over what I'll be looking to see in the Forex market this coming week. I'd appreciate if you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified whenever I release these videos, because I release them weekly. With that, let's get into it. Well, wait. Before we get into this video, please subscribe. That's it. Thanks. So, as always, we got to look at the economic calendar to see what could catalyze or invalidate our setups. This past week, we just got off NFP, wasn't much volatile. This week we'll be looking for the CPI on the dollar. That would have a significant movement, could cause significant movement, probably because of the sales, but we'll just have to see how it does. That's just my theory. On Wednesday, there's the CPI for the dollar. On Thursday, there's unemployment claims, PPI. And also on Friday for the pound, there's the GDP, right? Gross domestic product. So that's what we should keep our awareness on, or be aware of going to the week, placing some trades, because this coming week is probably the last week I'd be trading for the year. So if I do upload during December, it will be just to document my psychological psychological management on some tips I should keep there and then be aware of going to next year. So with that, let's get into the charts and see what they got for us this coming week. So on the DXY, on the weekly time frame, we can see that we're expecting a retracement to take out this liquidity and maybe tap 50% of the FEG, for them maybe to come and retest to this weekly FEG. So what they did seem to be looking to respect this weekly FEG. So we are still most probably bullish on the dollar index. So we'll just have to see on whether they open by taking the low or just make a straight away to here, right? So something like this. Just keep climbing up to here. Or what they probably could do is to just take out this liquidity, right, and maybe tap this daily FEG as well, because as you can see right there, there's still some value on the daily time frame. So right there. So what I could be expecting for them to do is to come and take out the week low, then continue to the upside up until maybe they reach 50% of this weekly FEG. That's my intent on going on for next week. So with that, let's see what the pound dollar and the euro dollar are telling us. As you can see right here, right, still have some liquidity to the downside. Let me do this. Still having some liquidity to the downside and some value. So, and we're expecting a reaction on the weekly FEG. So it's either they already tapped it with this candlestick, right? Or they could just take out the previous week high, then sell off, or they could just decide to just continue selling off right here to come for that liquidity, right, for the week. On the daily time frame, on the daily, I'm still convinced of the same thing, right? They could just come right here, right? Let me do this. Take out that previous week high, then start selling off, or they could just decide to just start selling off right here to come for this liquidity. That's what I'm seeing on the euro dollar for this coming week. On the pound dollar, same thing, right? Though they gave us a good reaction on which they gave us a good reaction here. So maybe go on and continue to the upside and maybe come, right? They're already inside that weekly FEG, as we can see, right? So what I could actually be expecting to see for them to do is to come for that mitigation right here to clear that previous week high. So I'm expecting something like this, and maybe just tap it, then start giving us some very short of flow. So that's what I'd be expecting to see this coming week on the pound dollar. It's pretty much clear. It's aligning with the euro as well. So the one that decides to react and fall on a good day, that's the one that I'd be interested in seeing, as well as those confirmations, whether you use your RSIs or pin bar, because the pin bar is also a good confirmation on when we have reached key areas and we anticipate for a reaction, for a reversal. So that's what I'd be looking to see, although they already made it right here. So they could also just continue to the downside. We just have to see how they open, how they react, and take our decisions on that. So that's what I'm expecting to see this coming week on the pound dollar. So on the dollar CAD, I was expecting them to take liquidity. They did, but then they didn't continue with the direction. They just decided to Let me do this. They took the liquidity, ran down, didn't break structure right here. So it's pretty much indecisive, but on the daily, this is enough to catch a move. What I could be expecting to see from them if they intend on making this area right here an OP, I'd be interested in taking the trades to go further to the upside. Right. So I'd be expecting to see something like this. That's one thing that I'm expecting to see on the dollar CAD this coming week. As into where potentially maybe come for that 2020 high. This is interesting because 2020 will be 4 or 5 years ago. So potentially they could potentially be coming for that 2020 high. I'll just have to see on what they do, how they react, and just base on that take our decisions. So that's what I'm expecting to see on the dollar CAD this coming week. On gold, we're expecting them to come there right and tap that OB, then fall off. They only took the previous week high, then decided to fall off on Monday. Then they consolidated since then. So we'll just have to see on the direction which they intend to take. But I'm still looking for them to come for that OB. As to how we have this FEG right here, which I'd be interested in seeing gold come to. You can see right here, and also this liquidity potentially to come for that, and just do something like this. Tap that FEG, then come for this high right down. Wait. And maybe come for that high right down. That's what I'd be expecting to see. On gold, we'll just have to see because they've been consolidating, even though the week that I released this, they gave an impulsive move. Then since Tuesday of that other previous week, there's just consolidation, FEGs being made, being tapped, and still consolidating. So there's a lot of indecisiveness. We'll just have to see on the weekly time frame. We can see that this engulfing candlestick, right? So, and this one, it was potentially supposed to be an in range, but wasn't. This one is an in range, so they could take this week's low and this week's low just to go to the upside. That's one of the things that potentially could happen. We'll just have to be there to see it and see how they react, whether by confirmations of pin bars, or if you are an indicator user, RSIs, Bollingers, whatever you may be using to confirm that the lows have been taken and a reversal is most probable, I'll be interested in looking at it. So other than the dollar CAD, the euro and the pound are the pairs that euro pound, not euro pound, euro dollar, euro pound, what? Euro dollar and pound dollar, as well as gold. I'll be very much interested in keeping an eye on them. So that's what I'm seeing for this coming week going forward. And yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty much interested in what in gold taking out the lows, and those and the euro sell and the pound sell are the pairs that I'd be interested in seeing. Now, if I never make these videos, I wish you guys a happy new year, a Merry Christmas. And with that, guys, there's some ideas for possibly my last trading week for the year. I hope this video helps you guys with making your own trading decisions. And if you see this video helping somebody else, feel free to share it. With that one, guys, till the next one. Peace.